Well, good day and welcome to a bonus video for the Reverent Cooking. Today I am going to season my new Griddle grill, and then we're going to do some burgers. We're going to start by cleaning this grill. This is the first, last, and only time I will ever put soap on here. I've done a lot of research, and they basically say to treat this like it's cast iron. So one time, just to kind of get all the film and stuff, I've got soapy water here, and just this first time we're going to clean off this grill, get all of the gunk off of it, front and back, inside out. The neat thing about this grill is it has a grease trap in the back, so you kind of can push everything away from you and not kind of splatter it towards you. I want to make sure I get all of this kind of shipping goo and dust and stuff like that off of here, because you don't want to season it with that on it. And so I've got this one time with the soapy water, and here's one time with just regular clean water to rinse it off, and then we'll start the actual seasoning. So again, if you maintain a griddle properly, you should only have to do this once, and that's kind of one of the biggest things I like about griddles, that they kind of maintain themselves once you get them started. So got that first clean. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to fire this baby up. So we're going to turn on our gas, and we want to turn this on to as high as we can get it. And we're gonna do this in just a second. So we're gonna go ahead and light this, and you want it as high as you can get it to start with. We're gonna try and get this nice and hot. And the interesting thing about a griddle is it will look like it's gonna discolor a little bit, and that's a good thing. It means the iron is getting nice and hot. So we're going to let this sit for a little while and get hot, and I'll come right back to you guys. So we've let this get nice and hot. We are reading currently about 280. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my first round of oil on this. And you just kind of want to oil this all over, and we will let this cook in. I'm going to take some paper towel here and kind of cover this grill. And again, you want to cover it inside and out to get a good coat on it. And then let this cook off. And we'll come back. So this is just about completely evaporated, so it's time to put it on our second round of oil. And so we'll just oil this again. And this time you can see it's going a lot faster. It's a little hotter. So I'm going to again take some paper towel to wipe this down with. We just want to get a good coat over our entire grill. And it's really important that you get this good coat over it on this first time, because that'll keep you from having to season it again. Whew, that's hot. And we'll let that just kind of cook off, and then we'll get to our last seasoning and cooking. So see you guys in a second. So here we are back. It is just about dried off. It's hot enough now that I cannot put my hands on it, so I'm going to use my nice big spatula and do a final rub down and get the rest of this off, and then we'll do our seasoning. And So that's ready. Last thing we're going to do is, and this is purely for those people from Washington, you'll know what I'm doing. Put a little oil on, and we got 3 pounds onions here. The thing about these onions is this is not for eating, this is purely for seasoning the grill. And so I'm just gonna let these cook down, and we'll come back and then we'll do our burgers. So we're back and our onions have just about completely caramelized, getting nice and good flavor on the cast iron. We're getting ready to start fixing burgers. So I hope you guys have learned a little bit, and I'll show you my burgers here in a second. So we're going to be making some burgers and fries. I'm going to make some real quick for my buddy Jake, who's here for lunch. We've got our oil up to temperature, got some waffle fries here, got our butter ready, our 2-ounce burger patties, some onions, and some buns. And so we're going to start by putting these in here. I'm just going to do this the safer way. Let that go. Put down a little oil. We're going to start by putting our patties down. Kind of give you a good spread. Get our good weight. The last thing I'm going to do is going to put some onions on top, let them start to cook with the burgers. While that's going, I'm going to butter our bread here. I've kind of got it on set it down, butter up both sides. These are just about done, so take them and flip them. Take our cheese and put it on top. And the thing about a nice hot griddle is these burgers actually cook pretty quick. So I'm going to pull out my lid here and let those steam a little bit. Should have grabbed some water. We're going to check our buns. Oh yeah, that's getting nice. Look at that bun. Jake stays off camera, but I can see him over here. His mouth is watering. He's ready for it. Jake, you want to get a plate with some paper towels for your fries? I'm going to check those for just a second. The fries are just about done. So we're going to take off our hood. I'll exchange you, Jake. There's two nice as smash burgers, as Grant calls them, and we're gonna pull his fries. Let those drain a little bit. It's kind of a nice griddle. I'm glad we got it, and I look forward to showing you guys more. Enjoy.